You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. Hey.
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 Chapter 9.
Chapter 9.
Also fine.
Port Curious.
That doesn't rhyme.
Nope.
Welcome back. We're off to Roston, the
Yep.
land of my people. Not really.
It's a theocracy. Are you a theocratic man?
You know me. Such a strong
You're a theocrat.
theocrat.
Yeah.
I'm not a theocrat.
Don't say that.
I'm still stuffy, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Same day as the last recording. But Austin, what'd you do? What'd you do to your nose?
Oh, I did several things to my nose in between episodes. I sprayed a bunch of
Klimt. Isn't that a great name?
Klemps?
Klimt.
Klimt? That's like a made-up word that we would have made up in like early high school and just cracked up laughing about
Klimt.
for way too long. We used to love words like that. I took a can of saline stuff and sprayed that deeply into each nostril
Okay.
to loosen my phlegm.
Phlegm.
Yeah.
Your phlegm.
And then I did.
She feels she has nothing to fear in Carcino, but she is wrong.
Whoa,
Dude. Danger at every turn.
ferocity.
Sorry.
And then I did neti. I poured hot salt water through my nasal passage.
Okay. I think my mom does that.
And then I sprayed a steroid into each nostril. And now we're eating Chester's hot fries,
So good.
which is also great for clearing your nasal passages.
And spicy helps.
Spicy does help. I've been eating a lot of spicy to try to get rid of this crap.
Have you?
Yeah, it does help. So please excuse the sniffles.
Yep.
We're working on it.
It's a
We're
work in
trying.
progress.
We're close. She's a ripe little peach.
Dude, he's a weirdo.
He is a weirdo.
There's this huge Reddit post
plays the part well.
on or no, maybe it's what's the game? Maybe it's GameFAQs. There's this huge.
Oh.
It's either GameFAQs or Reddit. There's just this huge post about Fire Emblem 7
Uh-huh.
and the villain Nurgle. And,
Nurgle?
that's his name, man.
His name is Nurgle?
Nurgle.
Wow.
Nergal.
What a heinous name.
Yeah. So
Strikes fear into my heart.
It's so Nurgle
protruding jaw. Is that Andy on the right?
on the right.
It's like old
it
Andy.
does look- it does look like Andy. Oh, that was good. But it compares Nurgle to other Fire Emblem villains.
Okay.
And so, okay, Fire Emblem 7's a fun game, but Nurgle's a pretty bad villain. He's like, he suffers from all the villain tropes that...
Oh,
know.
like he's an uninteresting villain.
Well, and he just, like, he does really stupid things, and that's why he loses, you know?
Oh,
Like-
okay. Interesting.
Yeah, the villain who, like, the Disney villain who, like, just makes comical mistakes and, like... but he's supposed to be a serious character.
Right.
So, like, it's hard to take him seriously, and it compares him in part to Valter as like a good, or a better, actually like seemingly competent and actually intimidating villain.
Okay.
Like in the fact that Valter like is kind of intimidating without having to say that you're supposed to be intimidated by him. Like or he's eerie without having to identify it.
Okay.
Dude, Nurgle's he's a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah. Looks cool though. He's got an eye patch and all that.
I misspoke last episode,
And
I feel the need to correct myself. Tana looks like Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mercury was the blue one, not Sailor Saturn.
But she doesn't one of them have blue hair? No, or is there no blue hair? In the Sailors.
No. I mean, Sailor Saturn is similar. She's like an indigo,
Okay.
which is why I thought of her. Sailor Mars is the one with the long hair, but it's like purple, not blue.
So,
Yeah.
okay, how would you say that?
Lady La. God, that's hard.
Yeah. Most people
La
say
Raquel?
Most people say La Rachel, but I think that Since the apostrophe's before the A.
It makes me think it's La'arakel.
Yeah, like Larakel. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. But I can see why people just say La Rachel.
Yeah, because it's very easy to say.
Because it's a little easier to say.
Yeah.
It is Providence. All these saucy people.
So where do you think she's from?
Who?
La Rachel.
Where is she from?
Oh, she's... Okay, I just said it. She's from Rouston.
Oh, okay.
Because she's talking about Providence and the divine.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Theocracy.
Dude, you are a theocrat, man.
What's the name of their deity?
They're like the title of the deity, or...
Yeah, like who are they? Who is the patriarch of their theocracy?
They have a...
Or matriarch, I guess it could be.
What's it called? There's a dude who's like a pope.
Is it just God, or is it like... Do they have a name for their deity?
I don't know if they ever say it, but I think they refer to it. It's supposed to be Christian-esque, I think.
Okay.
Like a one true God.
Yeah, monotheistic.
But there's like a pope, and what's his name? Or his title is Pontifex, which also means pope.
I thought the Pope's name was
Latin.
Roston.
I don't think that's... It might be. Maybe that is the pope.
I feel like I remember that from the beginning of the game. But I don't know.
Might be.
Can you imagine having a nation named after yourself?
It'd be pretty intense.
It would be super intense.
Are there nations named after people today?
Can
you think of any?
I
know
I can't
ones that are
think of
named
any.
after like groups of people.
Right. A tribe or some kind of ethnic group. But no, I can't think of a name that's named after
Like a single person.
Yeah, not an entire nation.
Yeah.
There's obviously tons of cities and things like that, but
Yeah, like Rome is named after Romulus.
right,
Yeah.
who is kind of a mythical character, not necessarily a real character.
Right.
But Remus got the shaft, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a city, to my knowledge.
Also dead.
You're Erica, the Princess of Brene, aren't you? Look at this rugged guy.
He is rugged. This
No
torn up
need
shirt.
to get person with his green chest hair
Oh, look, he's talking on the side of his mouth.
showing through.
Dude, look at it. He talks out of the side.
He's that's Bruce Willis. Give him a Brooklyn accent.
All right. So we need all the Cavaliers.
All the Cavaliers.
We need all of them.
We bringing Tana?
Yep. We're forced to bring her, I think. Because
Oh, yeah,
this
see
is the
the
chapter
green.
she shows up on.
I see the green.
Do we want Seth? Could we get rid of him? Favor of Seth.
Slowly but surely, Tana might be able to fill the void.
You think so? With her
She's super cute.
her wiles.
She's super cute.
She is cute. Do we...
I might like her
Look at
more than Lute or Naomi.
Okay.
But I'm still undecided. I'm still playing the field.
Okay. All right, I don't... Do we want you?
There's a handful of hot fries in the bowl, if you know
There
what I'm
are.
saying.
There is a big handful. I think we're gonna bring Seth.
That's a double intender there, folks.
Double intender.
Yeah.
That's how you say that? Mm-hmm. New pronunciation, everyone.
I've always enjoyed saying it like that.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that. We want...
Because I'm basically just translating it from French.
Yep. Double intender.
Yeah. Because it's a double meaning.
Dude, you're making American?
Yeah. That right there is one of them double intenders. He said one thing and he meant another
goodness.
one at the same time. Little two-time.
Oh. So the strategy in this is... we need to be kind of fast.
We don't have any fast characters.
Well, we need to be fast in moving across the map. Kind of.
Right, but doesn't speed affect our movement?
No.
Web? No?
It does not.
It's your class.
That's based on class.
That's
yep.
right. So that's why we need the Cavaliers.
Yes.
Dude, just Seth Emblem.
Yep. That's a joke about Awakening. This is called Frederick Emblem because Frederick is the Seth of that game.
Okay.
Because you can just use Frederick and be fine.
Sweet.
All right, everybody, get in the front. All y'all. Because there's houses in this map we won't be able to save.
Okay.
So we're just gonna... But we're gonna... If we have a shot at saving this one, but not this one. This one's done for.
Not gonna make it.
No, we have no hope. Without 2 flyers.
And what did you say we're gonna miss out on?
A rapier.
A rapier. Is it really good or?
Well, it's the same as Erica's. But I mean, we've already gone through.
So it'd just be nice to have a backup.
Yeah,
I see.
We'll live.
We will. We will prevail.
Maybe I do want you. I think we're all set to go here.
All right, dude. Let's get it on. The people are ready.
Start. All right. So we need to get up here. Oh, we will kill this guy. Great.
Do we want to not kill him?
Oh, we want to kill him. Just sometimes. So everyone's stat, or all the enemies' stats vary by like 1 or 2, depending. Or every time you start.
It's just randomized when you start the chapter, right?
Yeah. So in the times I've tried it before.
Sometimes he doesn't kill.
Yeah. Sometimes he's too fast.
Got it.
Too fast. Forgot something. I want that. Alrighty, we'll take that. And we're gonna go you down here.
Where's she headed?
She's gonna make a
Be a line for that
line
house
over there, yeah.
Can she stop on the water then?
She can, yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm assuming she's the only character we have that can.
At the moment, I
Can
believe
Ross go
so.
across water?
Ross can, but he's not strong enough for this chapter right now.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna let him sit this one out.
Oh, that's Garcia.
Yep.
Got it.
He's fast. We just kind of need an axe wielder in this one. So we're gonna...
Because there's lots of lances.
Yep, we're gonna opt for him. Here we go.
Man, there's a lot of guys.
There is a lot of guys.
Miss!
Can't hit Seth, dude. So
Uh-huh.
I saw a picture in your bathroom.
Yeah?
Which reminded me of a story.
Okay.
So, I don't know if... Have we ever talked about the pictures like that you have?
That my uncle drew?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've talked about him before. I feel like we probably have.
I think we might have.
I don't know.
But regardless, so it was a picture of... I can't remember the name of it. Do you remember the one that's in there? What's on it?
Yeah, I remember both of them. There's 2 in there.
Which one is the one on the right side?
Sentient Symbiosis, I think is the title of it. With the guy with the heads on the head.
Other one.
The other one's called New Kicks.
New Kicks. Okay.
Yeah.
And the
guy with the shoes.
Yeah, and like the story behind that reminded me of this on this podcast I heard, which is called, if anyone wants a new podcast, it's called Snap Judgment. It's usually on the radio, but it's really good. It's like all storytelling,
Like radio.
yeah, like NPR radio.
Okay.
But it's really good because it's all like storytelling. And so there was a story about this guy who like fell, and it was like a big fall, and it like gave him some brain damage.
Okay.
But as a result of the brain damage, he like... Wait, why did he go here? That shouldn't be fun. That should be fine. Okay, yeah, we can go there. As a result of the brain damage, he got like... what if I can come up with a name for it? It's...
You like turned savant or something?
Yeah, it was like savant, a musical savant syndrome.
Weird.
Where he had never played like an instrument in his life, right?
Okay.
No musical background whatsoever. And then after he fell, he like was at his friend's house one day, and like the friend has a guitar.
Okay.
And he like picked up, the friend was just like playing the guitar in his room, and then the friend leaves the room to use the bathroom or something. And when his friend leaves, he like looks over in the corner and sees a piano, like a keyboard.
Yep.
And like just like feels like this impulse to play it.
Okay.
And then just like starts playing it, and his friend comes back in the room, and the friend is just like blown away because he like knows that this guy has never played anything, and then all of a sudden he's just playing.
Yeah.
He's like making music, like good music, just like out of nowhere. And like the friend comes in and he's just like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. So why did that picture make you think of that? Oh, the story behind the picture.
The story behind the picture, yeah.
Yeah, how he was like doing something that he'd never done before. Mm-hmm. Okay, well I guess now I have to tell the story just in case it's never been told before.
Just in case no one's, yeah.
Yeah, so I have these drawings in my bathroom that were done by my uncle. And he has tons of them, and they were all done from like 2008 to 2010, I think. Or actually, I don't know. They may have been done way before that. But he had like an operation for, I think it was for a hernia.
Oh, okay.
And he was on some really serious like painkillers. And he's the kind of guy that always needs like a project to be working on. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure like even while he was supposed to be recovering from the surgery and just kind of like taking it easy and be laid up, he was probably like working on something. Okay. And he was out in his garage doing something, and he was on these painkillers, and he was looking at like the oil stains and stuff in the floor of his garage, like in the concrete slab, and he was like seeing pictures. So he just like took tracing paper, because he's really into like drafting and architectural design and stuff like that. So he has all kinds of stuff like that laying around. He just took big pieces of like tracing paper, put them down on the floor, and just kind of like traced these shapes that he was seeing. And then like later refined them into like artistic renderings of just like really like kind of like abstract Seussian looking stuff.
I find that just so interesting.
And I guess it's not entirely the same thing, because he does have an artistic inclination.
Right, already.
Like,
whereas this guy got it from nowhere.
But it was more so like he had drawing skill from doing like blueprints and drafting and things like that, but he never sat down to draw just like for the sake of drawing. So it kind of like used the talent that he already had and awakened like a more artistic interpretational aspect of it because of this medication. So I wonder if this piano guy, if he somehow had some kind of like deep-seated skill or talent of some other kind that shift in his brain was able to utilize.
Yeah.
Like maybe he had some kind of like very strong like dexterity in his hands and like independence of fingers,
so that
from some other thing that he had done in his life, you know?
Yeah.
Like if he was like a mechanic or something.
But I also just thought it was so weird that he knew. He felt like this weird draw to it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like he was semi-aware of it.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Like he just looked at it and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know about that."
Yeah.
And just like la 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 la.
Yeah.
Play a song.
And like he says that he can't, like, he has to feel it. Like he still plays and like does stuff today, but like he says he has to like feel it overcome him. He can't like induce it.
Oh, he can't just like walk up to the piano and be like, "I'm gonna play."
Well, he can't like.
It has to like wash over him.
Well, he has to like. Well, kind of. I guess it's that part was unclear, but it sounds like there are some limitations to it. He can't, like, you can't tell him to play
a specific
this chord or this song. Like,
yeah,
it has to like come from his head.
Yeah, organic.
Yeah, and like the way,
because it's just improvisational, right? He's just making up music.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's bizarre. I mean, it makes sense if like he doesn't know anything about like music theory, but this is just coming out of him.
Yep.
That would make sense.
Which I think is what the guy interviewing him thought. And like the
he
guy talked about doctors.
He didn't like get hit in the head and suddenly know what like a Lydian scale was.
Right. Because he couldn't understand it either.
Yeah.
It wasn't in like a musical language that most people who are musicians understand.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. There was a guy who was in a coma that, like, he had studied Mandarin for like a semester, but never continued with it. And then he, like, something tragic happened, and he went into a coma, and he was in the coma for like a really long time, like over a year, something like that. Like, to the point where they're like, you know, doctors are like telling you, like, you need to come to the grips with the fact that they might not ever wake up, and you need to like make arrangements.
They might die.
You know, like if you're in a coma for more than like a couple of months, I think that's kind of the point where they're like, okay, you need to, we need to talk. We need to have the talk. And I think this guy was in a coma for like over a year.
Was it something like a freak accident, like a fall?
I don't remember. But he woke up unexpectedly. Like, he was just in a room, like, on life support, completely unmonitored, because he'd been out for so long. You know, they're not having somebody just, like, stand over him.
Oh, shit.
He was stable.
That guy can reach her. Okay.
You were okay?
That should be fine.
Okay.
The sniper can't. The sniper is what we're concerned about.
Okay, he's danger.
Yeah, this guy on the left here with the big bow.
But yeah, this guy woke up from his coma, and he was only speaking in Mandarin.
Wow.
His English was not there. And they had to find somebody in the hospital who could speak.
See that? He just did 50.
Jesus.
Fuck that guy. That's what makes this chapter hard, is that little fucker.
That
right
guy
there.
with the big bow. Erica's gonna take care of him.
She's gonna start to. He's gonna take some work.
Okay.
But go on.
But yeah, this guy woke up and he's speaking Mandarin. They had to find somebody in the hospital who could speak Mandarin, and they found someone, and the guy or girl or whoever it was came and started talking to this guy who's waking up from the coma, and he was fluent in Mandarin. And the person that they found was bilingual. Like, they were fluent in English and Mandarin, but Mandarin was their first language. And they were saying that, like, this guy was speaking Mandarin like it was his first language, and it was so natural. There was a natural accent and everything.
That's insane.
And then, like, after he had been awake for like a certain amount of time, I don't remember if it was like days or hours or whatever, like, his English started coming back. And then once his English started coming back and he started talking to people in English again, the Mandarin, like, went back down to like a school level.
Yeah.
And no longer fluent.
That is
just bizarre.
So, yeah.
Like,
there's no... Man, that's
the brain is an amazing
brain's an
thing.
interesting thing, man. And like psychology,
It can do things on its own without you knowing it.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people don't
like it can make a lot of
fully
subconscious
understand that.
associations.
Yeah. Like, I mean, because sleep is kind of like that, where your brain is doing stuff and you have no control over what your brain is doing.
Yeah.
While you're asleep. Or at least if we have a way to influence it, we haven't really figured it out yet. And that's like a heightened version of that, I guess.
Yeah. But that guy in? He wasn't in some sort of freak accident, though.
I don't remember why he was in the coma. I'm assuming it was an accident. I mean, you don't just, like, slip into a coma, usually.
Yeah.
It's usually from some kind of crazy trauma. Dude, this neighborhood is all about that bass.
Yeah, there's a lot of bass.
Vaughn just got spooked because there was a really low frequency that went through the
out
house.
of nowhere. Yeah.
But there's a lot of bass in this neighborhood. In the new neighborhood.
Which is okay. You like bass?
I mean, sure.
You like bass?
It's kind of annoying at like 9 in the morning
Yeah.
when you hear like a crazy car stereo blaring outside your house. It's like, what are you doing? It's early.
What do?
Yeah. We in an active neighborhood.
Yeah, there's always people about.
Yeah.
But we were talking about this earlier, and I think I was saying I have a lot of friends who probably just like would never want to come to this neighborhood, which is kind of unfortunate because
We moved to like a notorious section of town, and it's like,
but this isn't the worst part.
no,
There's worse.
but we're pretty close to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a notoriously lauded section of
critical.
town.
Critical would be great.
Man,
on.
so
Ah,
much
shit.
health.
Yeah. This fucking sniper, dude.
Man,
He's a tank.
no kidding. Is that like a special class?
No, he's just
Like a armored bowman?
Well, it's the upgrade of what Navy is.
Okay.
It's
So
like the next.
is her class archer?
She is an archer, yeah.
And then what is the name of the upgraded class?
Sniper.
Sniper. Okay.
Yeah.
So they can shoot from farther away?
No,
Or they can move farther, or...
Yeah, they can move one farther, and their stats are just all around better.
Oh, okay. So it's not really an accurate title. That's okay.
Right. But a lot of the classes are like that.
Yeah. We'll give you a pass on that.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem developers.
What can you do, Garcia?
Oh my god.
Ross.
He's talking to Ross, but he's nowhere
Ross isn't
around.
even here.
He's not even on this mission. Chester.
Dude, they're so good.
These hot fries are doing me well, man. These are gonna be what saves me from the congestion.
Yeah.
Not the steroids or the neti.
God, this sniper is such a problem. The rest of this chapter is not that bad.
Not the homeopathic remedy that has worked for ancient civilizations for hundreds of years. It's gonna be Chester's hot fries.
Yep.
That guy looks like Spike Spiegel.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Who's Spike Spiegel?
He's the main character from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The kind of shaggy
Yeah,
hair.
if his hair was a little darker and a little crazier. And then if he was way skinnier. Because Spike is mad gaunt.
Gaunt.
I love how Garcia's like, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill
Yeah,
you.
He's still wound up and everything. He's still ready to just throw the hatchet at her.
Please, I'm just throwing band-aids at you.
And it's just everything he can to like not throw it.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
That was good. That was really good.
All right, he's almost dead.
He is. But it's taken like 7 people to fuck this guy down.
Yeah, you got him surrounded too.
Yeah.
Who's gonna finish him off?
I think Kyle here.
Get him, Kyle.
Because then what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, wait. Can Erica get...
She can't get hit. You gonna try to protect her?
Well,
Can't you attack him from that corner?
this corner up here.
No, the corner between Erica and the other mounted guy.
This guy?
Yeah, so can't you move right there and then attack the archer guy?
Yes, but...
And then you'd
he might
protect
miss.
Erica?
It would be with the javelin, though, and he might miss.
Oh, is he bad against?
Well,
archer?
javelins have lower accuracy.
Oh. Oh, you'd have to use the javelin as opposed to the lance?
From 2 squares away, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So we might have to... We might not be able to save this thing down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just because of this.
But
We
what's
got
her
some-
name's really close.
Unless... Okay, Kyle could do... Okay, we might just rescue Erica. Okay, that might be okay.
Okay.
Let's see if this... It depends on if this hits.
Oh, so you're gonna attack him with one guy and then rescue him with rescue Erica with the other character?
Yeah.
If we're successful here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then she's gonna be open on 2 sides.
There we go. Okay.
Good job, Kyle.
Fuck that sniper, dude.
What are we wanting to... Oh, he didn't even level up. I assumed he was gonna level up.
Okay, we can... Because what's this? We just don't want... This guy's the other problem up here.
Mage?
Yeah, so I think we're just going to rescue... Because she could get hit from all 3 of them.
Yeah, no.
These guys are just going to keep going. We don't care about them. So I think we're going to rescue...
Oh, they're gonna head south?
Yeah. The pirates in this level are just programmed to only go for the houses until they're all destroyed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
And there's only 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go next to the forest.
Does that little assassin guy down there have a story?
This guy here?
Yeah.
He's a Myrmidon.
Okay.
So he's Joshua's class.
Yeah.
And he has a killing edge, which is like a really...
That's the one that graduates to assassin, right?
It can, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go... Oh, we can just block this guy.
But what about Erica? She's still open.
She's rescued. Seth picked her up.
Oh, that's Joshua. He's kind of...
he's stuck.
He's kind of effeminate.
Dude, look at that. He can't do anything.
Yeah, he's just forced to attack you. What happens when he attacks while you're holding a rescued character? Nothing? Same?
Seth is just slowed down, is all.
Oh, he has lower speed?
Yeah.
How much does it lower by? Like 1 or more than that?
Probably... Or is it like
Probably like
significant?
it's like probably half her constitution or something
Miss.
like that.
Miss.
Yeah. So you see, we got doubled because our speed's lower. But that's
Yeah.
Seth is strong enough.
1 damage.
Perfectly fine.
Miss. No.
It's okay. We got Joshua.
2
who's
hits?
fast.
No. Oh, damn. An iron sword broke.
It was because the sword only had 1 hit left. I think Joshua would have doubled if the sword wasn't broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's why he only hit once.
Yep.
My sword's broken. How am I supposed to hit him with a broken sword? Oh, there's so much phlegm in me.
All right. So see, yeah, both of the houses.
You got a phlegm in me. You got a phlegm in me. When your sinus eyes are blocked, and you're gonna blow your nose until you're rocked. You just remember that your Kleenexes are your friend.
Yeah, we can't save the house.
You got a phlegm in me. I'm waiting for my Grammy. You can send it in the mail.
So we're forsaking the house. It's just gonna get destroyed. It's too risky.
Just gonna let it go? What's in
Yeah.
there?
A Draco shield.
Is that one of the class upgrade items?
Dragon shield. No, that's a stat booster. It's like 2 extra.
Permanent movement? Or no, that's boots. What's
That's
the
boots.
What's the permanent movement? Or what's the what does it increase?
I think defense.
Permanent
By
defense
2.
increase.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just forego it?
It's too risky. We can't lose a character over that, man.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Too risky.
All right. Fine.
Jeez.
Fine.
Fine.
Just let it go, okay? Get him, Garcia.
Everyone, I'm the one who's just
Helm
upset about it,
splitter.
really. Yeah, dude, he takes people's heads. Splits them in half.
My God.
Oh, that was good.
That was a good roll. Dude,
Yeah.
33 HP.
Yeah, dude, he's
He's a machine.
good. He's human.
Didn't you say at the beginning that he wasn't going to have endgame potential?
Yeah, but he's been.
But you're changing your
He's been
mind?
doing fantastic so
Juan's
far.
changing his tune.
I am changing my tune.
It's like a
Step
record.
into a different beat. You like that?
All these like old sayings. I used to crack up with my one buddy where we'd talk like this in like the old newsbeat voice, you know, see?
Yeah.
And we'd try to make up we try to make up old time sayings that sounded completely preposterous and then try to come up with a meaning for it. Like it's like a baby in the back seat and nobody's driving, you know?
That's a good one.
Like that sounds
yeah.
like a saying and then trying to come up with like
a baby's in the back seat. Oh god.
yeah, try to come up with something like that. And then try to come up with a legitimate meaning even though it's a stupid, ridiculous saying. Whenever you do your like checking to see how much damage everybody does,
Yeah.
it just makes you look like the most indecisive person ever.
Does it?
Like
I'm just
like if you like should I do this? No. Okay, let's try this.
wait,
no.
but I could
Yeah. Like to somebody watching this who doesn't understand why you're doing that,
yeah.
they're probably just it's got to be the most frustrating thing ever. Just like, oh,
Come on.
will he just move
Yeah, like
already?
the tension of not
Come on,
pushing A.
Joshua.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay.
That's all right.
His
He
speed.
could use strength.
He's our fastest character.
He's fast. He's very fast.
Yeah, he does need some strength though. So I think I've asked this before, but do these certain classes have like tendencies towards certain stat growths, or is it just totally random? Like is
Tendencies.
Joshua getting less strength because strength is less common of a role for his class?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all of the percentages for stat growths are dependent on class.
Okay. So each one has like a certain percentage of going up, but they're
Yep.
not the same.
Yes. So like
it's dependent on the class.
Garcia has a much
he's
higher
more
chance
likely-
of getting strength than Joshua. But
Right.
Joshua has a much higher chance of getting skill or speed or skill.
Right, and lower chance of getting strength.
Yep.
Okay. That all makes sense now. So when like a fast character doesn't roll speed, or when a strong character doesn't roll strength, it's like really a kick in the nuts. Because it's like a
Well,
common...
not necessarily because they usually have a lot of it already. So like if Joshua hadn't gotten speed there, it's like, oh well, he's already got
I guess.
huge
I
leg
guess I'm
up
thinking
on-
of like Erica not getting strength
yes,
and
which
us
is-
being like, ugh.
well, that's I think she has a low strength growth,
Okay,
so
she's more geared towards speed
yeah.
and skill.
She's kind of like Joshua. She's really fast and really skilled.
Okay.
Oh, that's huge. That's really good.
Thank you, Ford.
Ford's doing great so far.
He's no Chevy.
Oh no.
What was I gonna ask? When you were talking about oh, what does skill do?
Skill is how likely you are to hit,
Oh,
as well as
how likely you are to dodge.
no, but how likely you are to critical hit. So
okay.
So Joshua, on average, is right now really accurate and has a really high chance of critical hitting anybody.
So skill is accuracy and critical rate. So does that mean that the luck stat is dodging?
The luck stat is
Because isn't there a luck stat?
the luck stat kind of boosts all of the dice rolls, all of your chances in any dice roll. I
Oh,
think.
that's right.
Can we get rid? No, we can't.
So
Oh, we can trade with her.
Is
Cool.
dodging only affected by the enemy's skill stat versus yours? Is that how it's determined?
Yeah.
Okay.
And luck. And
And
speed.
luck.
Speed also determines
And speed.
evasion. Yeah.
So just the difference between the skill and speed of the two characters,
Yes.
if it's way in favor.
Right,
I guess
should
that
be
makes sense because if they have lower accuracy, you're more likely to
fine.
dodge.
So both these houses are gonna get destroyed here.
Bummer, dude. Well, that guy's
I see that critical hit rate.
pretty cool. Pretty
killing
cool
edge.
luck. Yeah, 23. Holy
Yeah.
smokes. Good thing he missed.
Yep. But yeah, skill. So yeah, skill is hit rate and critical.
The
hit
village
rate.
was destroyed.
They must not have made a separate one for house.
Yeah. Well, so much for those items.
Oh, here's Amelia.
Amelia Bedelia?
Look at her. She's cute.
She is cute. She looks like the girl from the original Gundam. Except
Yeah.
I think she had brown hair. But so who's this chick?
So she's a Grado soldier, but she's like super green and
Okay.
young, you know.
Can we persuade her to defect and join us?
Yep. With
Nice.
either Franz or Erica.
Franz just swoops in with the charm.
Yep. He's a charming dude, man.
That's interesting that there's two different characters that can persuade her.
And I think there's no way to really know that Franz would. Not that I could tell.
Yeah.
I think just the fact that Franz is also young and new.
Nice.
Dude, Garcia's doing well so
Dude,
far.
yeah, he's the man. The man with the Midas touch.
And Austin and I were talking about this in between episodes because Austin was like, dude, you were quite unfazed when Arthur died.
Oh yeah.
So Arthur...
Hey, Arnold.
Arnold, sorry. Yeah, Arnold. So
Get his name right.
he's just...
Posthumously.
He's been kind of a liability to keep alive, and he hasn't been holding his own anyways.
Yeah, he wasn't really pulling his weight.
like,
and it was more just stressful to keep him alive.
Lute's stats are all better than his. Like, and she's way faster and way stronger. So at the
Did he
moment,
even say anything when he died?
I think he did. I might have just mashed through it.
Yeah, it was
That
like
a-
he was just like, eh.
Yeah.
And that was it.
We can't risk that.
Chester spicy. Feels good. I'm gonna poop red tonight.
Yeah. Dude, the red poop from the Chester's induced red poop.
I mean,
Have you ever had?
if I'm gonna poop red, and if I ever poop red and I haven't eaten this recently, I'm gonna be terrified.
Okay. Have you ever had like a? Yeah, I would be concerned if you didn't eat the. Yeah, the lack of Chester's and red poop is probably a bad thing.
That'd be a call to the doctor for sure.
Have you ever had green or Lucky Charms induced green poop? When you have like 2 bowls or like 2.5,
I don't eat a lot of Lucky
and
Charms,
you crest that.
so probably not.
Okay.
I've definitely had my share of green deuces
Okay. From.
from various other things,
Okay.
but I can't specifically recall an instance of Lucky Charms giving me the green deuce.
Okay. I would think that green is probably less troublesome than red. I would be more concerned about red, probably.
Absolutely. I feel like green is commonly accepted. Like, oh yes,
You've been eating something.
yeah. I mean, because you can eat a lot of green stuff that's like really healthy
Yeah.
and have a green poop.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be unhealthy things.
Yeah,
Dude, look at that ocean background. Isn't that cool?
it's nice. Probably don't get to see that too often.
Nope.
It's cool that Mulder's like on the beach, like shooting his healthy beam out into
To
the
her. Yeah. Dude, a lot of nice touches in these games.
surfing out there.
Oh,
So you got that guy cornered.
yeah. We're
So these
gonna-
little keeps don't do anything for you.
Oh, these are shops. We don't really need anything out of them.
Okay.
Since we stocked up beforehand.
Like John Stockton
Yes.
and Karl Malone.
The mailman.
Dude. What a dynasty.
Yeah.
If you want to talk NBA with Austin from Backlog Boys, it's got to be like 90s NBA because
Yeah.
that's all I know.
That's the only reason
Because
I
I-
know any of it is because of like
NBA Jam.
NBA 98
Okay.
on N64.
Stockton Malone is the duo that you can play as on NBA Jam,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty awesome.
Does he have? Okay.
I had a pretty
Oh, whoa. So pirates can also move through houses and stuff. Interesting.
kind of like they can with mountains.
Yeah, I didn't know that they could do that. That's new to me.
You think it's different because the house is destroyed?
Might be. It might like
maybe they can
block
go across it?
unless yeah. So he can go there. He can go there.
Woo!
Wait, we have someone who hasn't moved? Oh. I don't know. Do something.
How close are we, Vaughn? Think we're gonna be able to finish this?
No, we might. This might be a halfway, or this is a
two-parter?
halfway point. Yeah, look at all
Oh
those
my
guys.
god, yes.
So, I think at the end of this enemy turn here, we'll call this an episode.
Okay. Yeah, look
This
at all
is-
those
this is a long
guys.
one.
Jesus Christ.
Do you
Look how
see
long this enemy phase
You
is.
see Amelia's like cute little sprite down there, like in the left corner.
I missed her.
We'll take a look.
Oh,
before
dude,
we
they're
end.
gonna try to pincer us.
They are those pirates, man.
You know, this is crazy. Like against all odds, that
But see, she's like
the like,
she's kind of like holding it like awkwardly.
yeah, she's like drawing a design on the ground with her
Oh,
like
yeah.
pointed stick.
Does kind of look like that. Oh, she's a speedwing. That increases speed.
Speed.
We'll
wing.
definitely want to recruit her.
Nice.
What were you saying?
It's just crazy that like our like 6 characters are taking down this like literal army of like 40 plus units.
Yeah,
On this map.
yeah. It makes sense that you lose characters in this.
Yeah.
because like, I mean, the idea is that like they still give the illusion that you're still with an army, like you still have, it's the Grado army, and,
Right.
and you
but
have Frelia's army with you, but like
we don't have like any kind of ground forces
Right.
to aid us.
so. But yeah. So
Next week.
next week we will finish this chapter.
Yes.
All these,
This is a big chapter, man. Man.
look at Binks.
Oh, yeah, we'll have a couple laughs.
Who do you think the unknown agent is?
I don't know, but that guy looks like Bruce Willis
He does.
with hair.
In that podcast, interesting little side story. They were talking about a guy who like can't recognize faces.
Okay.
Like he sometimes like he'll like go into a store and like his wife will like go into a different department and then she'll come up to him and he like won't recognize her.
Wow.
But she like obviously understands that and
Right.
and just like, hey, it's me, and then he's like, oh, gotcha. And like there's some sort of disconnect where he just doesn't associate
Yeah.
faces
He
in
has
his
to
brain.
like remember.
So, but she was saying he can watch Bruce Willis movies because he never changes clothes in the movie. He always looks the same and is bald.
Yeah.
Or usually bald. In like Die Hard and stuff.
So he can't remember his wife, but he can remember Bruce Willis.
Yeah, because like he'll usually be the only bald guy on screen in like Die Hard, and like his voice never changes in any movie.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
Well,
Next week on the
folks,
show,
we'll see you.
rest of this chapter.
Yeah,
See you on Wednesday for Mario RPG
Mario RPG
with Kyle.
Kyle, and then Friday for Majora's Mask.
Yes. More Zelda.
More Cycle 3.
Yes. Well, possibly.
Or is it
Maybe even Cycle 4.
might be that? Oh,
Who
might be
knows?
that fast, folks.
Who knows how quick we're moving?
Only Austin. He's the one in
We're
charge.
closing in on that one.
But check out the snack log. Check out our next stream
Yes.
on Twitch.
Instagram
follow.
for all our snacks and sodas.
Give us a like
and
on
Twitch
Facebook.
for our streams.
Just hit all the social medias and then tune in
we want to hear from you.
for some more episodes right here on YouTube. Well,
Barn, are you getting paid?
me? We'll need to drink gross sodas.
Yeah.
See you, folks.